Okay, so on the left side of your screen, we have Blue Zenith, Luis, and on the right side of your screen, we have Miracles, Force of Phil Bleckman of Eternal Durdles. And a special thank you to Luis for becoming a member on our YouTube channel. If you'd be interested in being thanked as well, hit the join button on YouTube, get access to a whole bunch of cool perks, including full access on our Discord server, which is very exciting. All right, so a turn 1 Abundant Growth, and now Force of Phil fetching here. No life totals up yet for the players. I'll keep track of it if they forget to put a phone up. No big deal. And here's a Brainstorm. We'll figure it out, everybody. Raisin says Dave will not be stopped. And another gift sub for Dave Kaplan. That's 44 on the channel. Number 5 on the all-time leaderboard. And Dave Kaplan, a legend of 90s MTG. Thank you, Dave. All right, there's Icefang Coatl on end step. Yorion revealed as a companion. The Blue Zenith decks have plenty of creatures to blink. And permanents to blink, I should say. Abundant Growth also can be blinked for a draw trigger. All right, so Phil helping us out here with the life totals going up on the screen. And here's Uro for Luis. Fetch and response. And so in response to the enters the battlefield trigger, Uro is getting swords here.
I have 6 cards.
Yeah, 80 card deck with a lot of shuffling seems brutal. Force pitching Force on the Swords to Plowshares. Uro will survive. Caracas goes into play, and Uro will now get bounced with a sack trigger on the stack. Icefang attacks. Okay, looks like we're all set on life totals, 20 to 18.
No, on the board.
On the board.
What is this deck archetype? Blue Zenith. So it's 4-color Yorion mid-range with Green Sun Zenith to tutor creatures. And I guess the name Blue Zenith stuck because it has Zenith, Green Sun Zenith, and it has the blue cantrips and blue Force of Wills. In the past, we've seen Green Sun Zenith decks that did not have blue, but this is Blue Zenith. I didn't really pick the name Blue Zenith. Some people call on it 4-color Yorion. It's not really 4-color pile because it's creature-based. Like, I don't think of it as a pile. It's not control. It's very mid-range and value creature-based and stuff like that. That's just my opinion anyway. Yeah, the name is a little bit confusing. Should I put 4-color Yorion? Is that would that be more? Is that a better name for people to understand what's going on? Do you think 4-color Yorion Zenith? What do people think? I don't know. There's Counterbalance for Force of Phil. Fire pile, yeah. All right, the fire design people have arrived.
Basically, end your turn, so you can discard all of those, put the
Rainstorm found off the Narset trigger. MTG Goldfish calls it Blue Zenith 2. Yeah. I'll put 4-color Yorion Blue Zenith. How's that? Now everybody's informed. Oh, this is actually game 1, right? This is not game 2. Sorry. I had the score from the last matchup on the screen. This is game 1. No, you're fine. I don't expect everybody watching to have a complete... Oh, what happened here? Okay, Swords on Omnath. It gets bounced with Caracas. Okay.
So let's say you have multiple heroes on the board. To react...
Ledgeview pointing out that this is a snow deck, so I need to add the word snow to the description as well. Yeah, you're right, Ledgeview. Are there any more descriptive words I could add to this deck's name so everybody understands completely what is going on? I just want to make sure everybody's aware of what's happening. Oh, we need the word fire in there somewhere, right? Okay. Okay. Oh, we need the word Omnath in there, don't we? Oh, this is 5-color? Oh, my goodness. Man, I have a stressful job. All right, I think we got it all sorted out now. I think now everybody knows what this deck does, right? Everybody understands what's going on? People watching later on YouTube, do you understand what's going on? Please let us know. Just want to keep everybody understanding here. Oh, and Field of the Dead is in the deck. So it's actually a zombies deck. Maybe... Maybe that's just the best description, 5-color zombies. If we just put 5-color zombies, that's just like concise and straight to the point. And like aesthetically pleasing. Does anybody agree? Dave Kaplan agrees. 45th gift sub on the channel for Dave Kaplan. Thank you, Dave Kaplan. Appreciate that, Dave. Dave Kaplan now tied for third, I think, on the tied for third on the all-time gift sub board. Incredible. Thank you so much. Jizlos has perfected it. Let's see what Jizlo said in the chat. Celestia Maestros Zombie Snow Tribal. That's too long. Tyler says, hey, Chris, hope all is well. It feels like 107 where I am. Hope NYC is doing okay. Yeah, here in the U.S., we use the Fahrenheit temperatures, so apologies in advance. It is 80 degrees here in New York City today. Fahrenheit. How many Celsius is that? So the rest of the world can understand what the hell we're talking about.
I roll a 1. What is that going to do? Where's the other dice? I will keep a 6. No, okay. Let me roll.
Yes, I'm excited for the new Berserk. It looks very nice. All right, so an Entreat the Angels resolved, and those are angel tokens on Force of Phil's side. Dave Kaplan with a 46th gift sub. 46 gift sub, and now in sole possession of number 3 on the all-time gift sub leaderboard. Thank you, Dave Kaplan. I appreciate you so much. And I'm sure the people receiving the subs are appreciating it as well. Awesome. Dave Kaplan, a pillar of the 90s MTG community. And I don't know how now in this game, Luis is going to beat all these angel tokens, but one just got bounced by a Teferi Time Raveler. Omnath gaining life is relevant. We got some emotes getting jammed in the chat for Dave Kaplan in celebration. I've been alerted that a hype train is close. Tyler Goblin Grandi, thank you for the resub 16 months for Tyler. Tyler, one of our best people. We have some concerns in the chat about the Yu-Gi-Oh cards on display here. There's not much that I can do about that, chat. We're just going to have to endure. All right, a bunch of draw triggers there from the Yorion effect. Rakros, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Here's a ponder. Angel shooting, yeah. All right, looks like we're going to see an attack of Teferi, and we're going to see 2 blocks. And so the angel token's not so impressive, I guess, in the end. But Entreat going back on top. And Entreat getting cast here for 1. Leaving up Volcanic Island. Phil is at 7. Has a blocker for... Ooh, there's Prismatic Ending, and that's game. Very nicely done. Luis up a game here. We have about 1:40 on this hype train. It's close. Sacking Prismatic Vista. Gets a Snow Forest. In the end, I think what we've learned today is that nobody knows what to call this deck on the left. Nobody knows. It would be nice if Mark Rosewater would just tell us. Maybe someone could ask him on Tumblr or something.
Five.
6. Okay, so she doesn't play the hero.
Oh, you go right for
Here's Grist. Grist is a good one. Mills a Bayou into the graveyard and creates an insect here. We hold our breaths. Oh my goodness, there's an insect token. That's quite a token. The YouTube commenters are going to lose their minds. The comments of this video is just going to be like hundreds of rage emojis and complaints now. You can thank Luis for that. Expressive iteration for Phil.
Which one of these two are you attacking? No, he loses. He has to kill a hero.
Oh, wait.
I have a second one of these? You have to kill and you wasted one and then you attack.
Question, do you have a name?
Oh, no, so I can buy two cards.
No, you lost. Fine.
No, that's why I say, why you say I need black.
Chroma key that, yeah. Yeah, maybe if you had a neon green green screen colored token.
You have 2 points left. So you activate you attack.
I'll move the discard.
You, oh my god. So you have, I told you have to roll first.
All right, and treat the angels discarded on Incept there. Attacking for 1 with the insect.
And then you attack. You know, whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, they don't do the same.
Yeah, you got stuff hard.
Force of Negation hits Teferi Time Raveler. Wasteland hits Volcanic Island. Phil now shut off of red currently.
You do have something.
You've been at 16, is that right? Okay.
2 insects on the battlefield. Milling another wasteland, making another insect. So it's 2 tapped, 1 untapped. Yeah, the second insect has camouflage, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. And you're gaining
Yep.
protection throughout the
All right, there's a ponder.
Put in treat on top.
Mystic Sanctuary coming down. And the Entreat getting cast here, I guess. Yep. So Mystic Sanctuary put Entreat back on top, cast it immediately, make 2 angels.
I have 4 cards.
Swords hits 1 angel. Sack an insect, hit the other angel.
Your action.
Okay, ready,
Put a treat on top. Do it again. 3 angels.
Entreat going back on top with Mystic Sanctuary and now casting it for 3 angels. There's the 3 Yu-Gi-Oh cards to represent. Plays a Flooded Strand and passes the turn. And Luis will fetch. Oh crap, I misspelled the names up on the screen. Whoops. Apologies, Luis. Sorry about that. We were fooling around with the deck name and I messed it up when I retyped it out. Green Sun and X was 2, I think he indicated there. Thwart returning 3 sanctuaries happens.
Are you from Triple gonna see her?
Yeah.
Misty Rainforest plus Grist, put Carpet in the graveyard. Make an insect, pass.
This is like a really good
Fetch for Force of Fill. Try to get another island to allow for these Mystic Sanctuaries to do their thing. Expressive Iteration. Sabo's Web goes into exile. The Mystic Sanctuaries all got returned to hand by Thwart. Mystic Sanctuary put Expressive Iteration back on top and cast the Sabo's Web, which has an ETB of draw card. So the Expressive goes to hand, and Grist will get killed off here by the Angel tokens, attacking for 12. Okay, they were all attacking Grist apparently. Attacks with 3 insects, puts Phil down to 15. See an Endurance in hand, but that's not big enough to block effectively. Tapping 5. Okay, fetching first, going to 16.
Yep. Yep.
There's Expressive Iteration. It's Power Blasted.
First? 3.
Well, this was only -1. I thought you were attacking both.
Power Blast on Yorion resolves. Attacking for 12.
Go.
And And Force of Phil gets game 2, so we're going to game 3 here. Nicely done.
I'm not sure if it's 2 or 3. Okay.
Having to think here. It's turn 2. Can't make out what Luis is thinking about in hand. All right, gonna fetch after all. Maybe thinking about maybe a Sylvan Library gonna get cast here, or a carpet. No, I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Finds a Tundra. Ponder, okay. That's a Ponder shuffle. End step brainstorm for Force of Phil.
One of the one bullet of the game was bouncing your cast kind of interfere with war.
Tundra pass.
Target myself.
Abundant Growth gets responded to by Predict, and it gets flustered. Abundant Growth will resolve, draw a card, pass turn. Luis prioritizing stopping the card advantage. Using that Fluster Storm. Force of Negation looks like maybe getting hard cast here in response. Yeah. Finds a Volk and Force of Negation. Another Fluster Storm. Carpet will resolve. Yorion to hand using the 3 mana from the carpet. Expressive Iteration. Another Fluster Storm. Oh my goodness. Wow. No land drop for Phil either. Carpet giving Luis 6 total mana here. And there's Yorion blinking the Abundant Growth now. Swords on Yorion. That'll resolve. Yurion's gone. Abundant Growth will come back. Draw a card and pass. Main phase brainstorm here for Phil. Scalding Tarn pass. All right, adding 3 blue. Oh, maybe it was 3 green actually. So 1 green floating. now in the graveyard. Plenty of cards to exile. Here's a second carpet cast with the floating green. It's a lot of mana. Can escape Uro here potentially. Yeah, the carpets are quite good. Force of Phil pointing out in the chat. Plays an Ice Fang Coatl now.
But if you end your turn, you draw the ball.
MCA Grippa, thanks for the resale with Prime. Props to Banuch. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, and Entreat with X being 1 being cast here. Lev, thanks for the follow. Welcome. There's one angel token.
Blue. Yep. No, blue-green. Sure.
Oh, two purple. You have that.
Okay, blue and green added by the carpets, 3 each. Has the option to escape Uro. Fetch and Power Blast for Force of Phil. Power Blasting Uro on the stack resolves. Yorion is actually in exile, not in the companion zone any longer. Lay of Old comes down and resolves. Lay of Old quite good. Phil has an angel and is attacking with it. No blocks. The Ice Fang Coatl does not have Death Touch currently. In case anybody's wondering. Brainstorm here. Life from the Loam. Prismatic Ending will now remove the angel token, and we're attacking for 4. Cantrips aren't very good right now for Force of Phil. No way to get a Sanctuary currently. Ponder resolving though. It's just going to rearrange the top cards of the library and shuffle. So I'm not going to get to draw a card here. And passing the turn. Phil says I'm embarrassed that I cast a Ponder instead of conceding. All right, looks like Uro's getting escaped. Leaving Field of the Dead and Loam in the graveyard. Uro resolves. Attacking for 4. This is going to be tough to get out of. All right, we're going to see a Dredge of Loam, Endurance, Caracas, Trop into the graveyard. Field of the Dead soon going to be online. Loam will return all 3 lands if it resolves. Predict and response. Able to draw a card. Loam resolves, puts Caracas into play. That'll protect either Leovold or Uro now. Uro trigger resolves. Uro was a turn old, but that's a scoop. Luis gets there. Nicely done, Luis.